This is Nishtha Gupta from askIITians. I am from IISc Bangalore and I have been attached with askIITians since past 4 years. Today we are going to start with the topic menstrual cycle. This topic will be divided into two parts. Under first part we will discuss what is menstrual cycle and what are the phases of menstrual cycle. In our second part, we will see the complete process of menstruation and we will see the hormonal control of menstrual cycle, as well as we will look into the topic menopause. So let's begin with the first part. Will be subdivided into two videos. In our first video, we will be studying what is menstrual cycle, what are the phases of menstrual cycle. And in our second video, we will see a video presentation of the complete menstrual cycle, as well as we will discuss the topics hormonal control of menstrual cycle and menopause. So let's begin with the video 1 based on what is menstrual cycle and phases of menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle is the cycle of events. In females, in human females, a cycle of events is there starting from one menstruation till the next menstruation. These events are the events that are responsible for the production of ovum as well as the release of ovum. These events consist of 4 phases. These phases we will discuss in our next slide. The menstruation is repeated at an average interval of about 28 to 29 days in human females. So the cycle of events have a duration of 28 to 29 days. During each menstrual cycle, what happens is one ovum is released during the middle of each menstrual cycle. So formation of an ovum, releasing of ovum, this all happens in one menstrual cycle. And the release of ovum, the phenomena by which ovum is released is known as ovulation. We are having 4 phases of menstrual cycle. First phase is the menstrual phase. On a scale of 28 to 29 days, menstrual phase takes place on cycle days 3 to 5. So in between 3 to 5 day of 28 to 29 days cycle, menstrual phase occurs. In this phase, the production of luteinizing hormone, progesterone and estrogen is reduced. So these 3 hormones, the production of these 3 hormones is going to reduce during the menstrual phase. The endometrium of uterus also breaks down during this menstrual phase. So menstruation begins when the endometrium of uterus breaks down, and thus the menstrual flow will consist of what? The cells of endometrium secretions, it will consist of blood, it will consist of unfertilized ovum. Ovum is unfertilized. Because the ovum is unfertilized, that is why it's coming out of the body during the menstrual flow. If the ovum is fertilized, then what will happen? Pregnancy will occur. Second phase is the follicular phase on day 6 to 14, 13th or 14th. So in between day 6 to 13 and 14 on a scale of 28 to 29 days, follicular phase occurs. Follicle stimulating hormones and estrogen, these 2 hormones, secretion of these 2 hormones increases during follicular phase. and the endometrium which was broken down during the menstrual phase, that endometrium will start to rebuild in the follicular phase. Uterine glands will also increase and blood vessels will increase in the follicular phase. Third phase is the ovulatory phase. In this phase, what will happen? Both luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone, these two hormones will attain a peak level. The highest level will be attained during the ovulatory phase by these two hormones. Estrogen concentration in blood is also increasing. So, three hormones are there whose concentration is increasing, who are attaining a highest level. Rapid secretion of luteinizing hormone is there in case of ovulatory phase. Due to this rapid secretion of luteinizing hormone, Graafian follicle will be ruptured. So, rupturing of Graafian follicle will take place during this ovulatory phase. Ovum is released during this phase. So, you can say the process of ovulation. The process of ovulation occurs during ovulatory phase. From this process, this phase has got this name of ovulatory, from the process of ovulation. Fourth phase is the luteal phase, and it occurs during the last days of the cycle. So, between 15 to 28 days of the cycle, luteal phase occurs. Corpus luteum is secreted. Corpus luteum secretes progesterone. So, corpus luteum, you can see this is an ovary. Corpus luteum is here. It starts secreting progesterone, due to which what will happen? Endometrium will start thickening. You can see my mouse over here. This part, this contains the endometrium. The wall of endometrium is present over here. So, it will start thickening and uterine glands will become secretory. So, this is the luteal phase. We have discussed the 4 phases of menstrual cycle. We have learned what is menstrual cycle and we have learned 4 phases of menstrual cycle. So, this was all about our lecture on first part of menstrual cycle. We have discussed what is menstrual cycle and we have seen the 4 phases of menstrual cycle. Hope you have understood. For next topic, that is the process of menstrual cycle, what we will have to do? We will have to switch on to the next video, that is the part 2.